1. Birth of Tiangong. China built a space station from scratch. China's space station didn't grow out of international partnerships like the ISS. It was built alone, step by step, under pressure. In 2021, everything began with the launch of Tianhe, the core module. Unlike Russia's aging Mir-style designs or the ISS's patchwork structure, Tiangong was planned as a complete system from day one. Cargo ships, crewed Shenzhou missions, and laboratory modules were launched with near-perfect timing. Every docking happened almost like clockwork, showing how precise China's orbital logistics had become. What makes this impressive is the speed. In just a few years, China went from having no permanent station to operating a fully functional orbital lab 400 kilometers above Earth. Russia took decades. The ISS took over 40 missions. China compressed that timeline without major public failures. That efficiency is why many experts say Tiangong represents a new generation of space infrastructure rather than a copy of older systems. 2. Inside life aboard, Tiangong, clean, calm, hyper-organized. Life inside China's space station looks strikingly different from the ISS. Where the ISS often appears cluttered, cable-heavy and industrial, Tiangong looks clean, minimal and digitally controlled. Astronauts move through bright modules with clearly labeled storage, touchscreen panels and smooth surfaces. This isn't cosmetic, it's functional. Less clutter means faster operations, fewer errors, and easier long-duration missions. Daily life is also deeply structured. Every task, from eating to exercising, follows tight scheduling. Even meals are engineered for zero-gravity efficiency, with food designed to reduce crumbs and waste. This level of discipline reflects China's broader engineering philosophy. Reduce randomness, reduce risk. Compared to Russia's older modules and the ISS's multinational compromises, Tiangong feels purpose-built for the future, not inherited from the past. 3. Science powerhouse. Mice, fish, rice, and next-gen experiments. Tiangong isn't just a place to live, it's a floating laboratory pushing China's scientific limits. Scientists are running experiments on mice, zebrafish, and rice plants, studying how life adapts in microgravity. These aren't symbolic tests. They directly impact medicine, genetics, and long-term space survival. China is especially focused on life sciences because future lunar and Mars missions depend on understanding how bodies change in space. What separates Tiangong from the ISS is access. China designed the station so its scientists can run experiments more independently, without the bureaucratic layers that slow ISS research. Payload specialists even bring their own experiments aboard, something rarely possible elsewhere. This flexibility allows faster iteration, quicker results, and more targeted breakthroughs, a major reason Tiangong is being called more efficient per ton than the ISS. 4. Spacewalk records. China quietly broke global limits. While the world was focused elsewhere, China quietly made history outside its station. Chinese astronauts completed spacewalks lasting up to 9 hours, setting new endurance benchmarks. These weren't publicity stunts. They involved installing equipment, upgrading systems, and testing next-generation suits designed for lunar missions. Every minute outside the station sharpened China's extravehicular expertise. This matters because spacewalk capability defines who's ready for the moon and beyond. Russia's EVA tech has stagnated. NASA still relies on aging suit designs. China, meanwhile, is actively refining suits, tools, and procedures in real orbital conditions. Tiangong acts as a live testing ground, something neither the ISS nor Russia's remaining platforms are optimized for anymore. 5. Digital brain of Tiangong. Smarter than ISS systems. One of Tiangong's biggest advantages is invisible, its interface. The station runs on modern, fully Chinese-developed digital control systems. Touchscreens replace switches. Software manages life support, power, experiments, and docking with minimal manual intervention. Astronauts interact with the station more like pilots than mechanics. This reduces training time and human error. The ISS, by comparison, is a technological museum. It mixes systems from the 1990s with newer upgrades, creating complexity and maintenance challenges. Tiangong avoided that by starting fresh. Its interface is unified, responsive, and upgrade-ready. This is why analysts say China didn't just build a station, it built a platform designed to evolve. 6. Precision Launch System. Why China's rockets rarely miss. China's space station success starts on the ground. The Long March rocket family has reached a level of consistency that rivals, and in recent years even exceeds, Russia's launch reliability. What stands out is the choreography before liftoff. From rolling the rocket to the pad to the final checks, everything runs like a rehearsed routine. Engineers travel with the rocket during its final ground journey, monitoring every vibration, every temperature shift. 5 years ago, such smooth operations were rare. Today, they're standard. This reliability matters because a space station lives or dies by resupply missions. Food, experiments, replacement parts, all depend on rockets that work every single time. The ISS has suffered delays. Russia has faced public failures. China, meanwhile, keeps stacking successful launches quietly, reducing risk with each mission. 7. Crew training pipeline. From Tiangong to the moon. China isn't hiding its long game. Every astronaut who flies to Tiangong is being trained for something bigger. The space station acts as a proving ground for future lunar crews. Skills like long-duration living, advanced spacewalks, system repairs, and scientific leadership are tested here before anyone ever touches lunar soil. Unlike NASA, which separates ISS and Artemis training tracks, China integrates them. Shenzhou crews are already preparing for moon missions planned before 2030. New spacecraft, new suits, and the Long March 10 rocket are all being developed in parallel. Tiangong isn't the end goal. It's the filter that selects who's ready to go farther. 8. Tiangong versus ISS. Smaller, smarter, more efficient. On paper, the ISS dwarfs China's station. It weighs over 400 tons, while Tiangong is around 100 tons. But size hides inefficiency. Tiangong was designed decades later, using modern materials, smarter layouts, and more efficient life support systems. Despite being smaller, it supports a comparable level of scientific output relative to its size. The ISS looks mechanical because it's a product of compromise between multiple countries and eras. Tiangong looks sleek because one nation designed it as a single vision. Less mass, fewer modules, fewer compatibility issues. That's why many engineers say Tiangong represents what a space station should look like if built today, not in the 1990s. 9. A station built for the future, not the past. Tiangong isn't locked into its current form. Its systems are designed to be upgraded without tearing the station apart. Software can be updated remotely. New experiment racks can be swapped in. Even docking interfaces are future-proofed for next-generation spacecraft. This flexibility is something the ISS lacks due to its age and design limitations. China is already using the station to prepare for asteroid missions, Mars sample return plans, and the International Lunar Research Station. Tiangong acts as a command classroom, a place where techniques are refined before being deployed deeper into space. While other stations are nearing retirement, this one is just entering its prime. 10. Why Tiangong signals a power shift in space. For decades, space leadership meant either the United States or Russia. Tiangong changes that equation. China now operates a permanent orbital outpost alone, controls its launch cadence, trains its crews internally, and sets its own research agenda. No dependency, no shared command. That independence is strategic. As the ISS approaches the end of its lifespan and Russia's role continues to shrink, Tiangong stands as the only newly built station in orbit. It represents not just technological capability, but momentum. In space, momentum matters. Whoever builds, upgrades, and expands consistently ends up leading. Right now, China is doing exactly that. China's Tiangong space station isn't copying the past. It's redefining what a modern space station should be. Faster construction, smarter systems, and long-term vision have placed China at the center of today's space race. As older stations near retirement, Tiangong represents what comes next. If you want more deep, real, and original space stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected for what's coming next beyond Earth.